Well, South Sudan captured the hearts of the continent when they stormed to the quarterfinals on their FIBA Afrobasket debut. They joined Uganda as the only East African teams in the last 8 of the showpiece. Their emergence as a new force in African basketball has coincided with the leadership of ex-NBA star Luol Deng as the president of their federation. Deng spoke to CGTN's Mohamed Abubakar and started by telling of his pride at the progress of his young team made in Rwanda.
First of all, it's great for our country to participate for the first time ever. So for us to be mentioned in Afrobasket, it's been a huge honor to prepare and to come to it. Our people have been waiting to be a part of it for years. We've watched so many Afro-basketball competition, and we were never a part of it. And you know, just to get to Afrobasket was a huge accomplishment. And to come here and to play as good as we did and to get to the quarterfinals and, you know, be the last 8 teams and lose to the defending champs. I think, you know, for my players, first of all, I'm so proud of them. It's been hard work and commitment, but believing. We're a young nation, but we're trying to, you know, show people that we're capable of competing with the rest of the world. And we're just happy that we belong.
What should you expect next now? What's the plan? What's the game plan?
I think as a national team, we're going to keep focusing on getting better. But we got a lot of stuff that we want to do at home. I think for me, I want to push the edge to be supported by the government back home and by all these companies. I think, you know, the government doesn't necessarily have to give you money, but they have to put pressure on all these entities and companies that are making so much money, but they're not putting back into the youth. And I think for me, and what I really want to do when our national team does well, it brings a lot of attention, but it also brings a lot of pride, and people want to see better. So the ceiling keeps rising, but we need to raise it at home. And at home, it's not a game. You don't just play a game. It's joining hands and working together to make the game better. And what we wanted to do with our national team is let people see that the talent is there. It's just we're lacking the support and help in the facilities, and that's what we got to do next.
In terms of opportunities, you know, your story is well documented, but the upcoming talents in South Sudan, do you feel they have another avenue now with competitions such as the Afrobasket, Basketball Africa League and such?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think basketball in general in Africa is on the way up, and I think not only for South Sudan but the rest of the continent, we got to be excited for it. And I think our players have done their best to get better. I think now the pressure is on us and the rest of the leaders to really step up and not let our players down. We've shown that the talent is there, you know, and now when you go across Africa and the game is growing, now we got to grow everything else. We got to grow the facilities. We got to, you know, focus on how do we make the game better. How can we help the youth to be involved in the game? There's no reason why African countries are not competing with the rest of the world. We know how we can solve it. We just got to get to it and do it.